Have you ever been so immersed in a video game that you started to feel the waves of the ocean? Maybe while your view in the game bobbed up and down, you began to feel ill. That seasick feeling that comes in waves is a feeling dozens of us have while sitting on the couch playing video games. Dozens. I remember the very first time I had that feeling. I was walking through a Toys R Us when I was like 7, and I went down the gaming aisle. I spotted a brand new console from my beloved Nintendo. And they would never make anything terrible, I thought to myself. It was now the notorious for failure Virtual Boy I was looking into, and I tried to make heads or tails of what I was looking at through the odd goggles. I tried for what felt like 5 seconds to play Mario's Tennis before recoiling back off the goggles, feeling like I was not only going to throw up, but also instantly had a headache. Thankfully, for the store workers, I didn't spew chunks all over the nice clean tile. All I know is I hadn't felt so betrayed by Nintendo since I saw the Mario Brothers movie that I knew was awful even at 5 years old. On a boat, it's called seasick. In a car while looking down on your phone, we call it motion sickness. But while you play a first person shooter on your PC screen or television, it's called simulation sickness. Why it happens is the same in all cases. The information your eyes are taking into your brain simply doesn't match the information coming from your inner ear. This information to your brain has your body react as though you've ingested a drug or have been poisoned. So, in an attempt to keep your dumbass alive, the body tries to get you to purge whatever it is inside you. While that is very admirable that we have this safeguard inside each of us, it would be nice if my brain, and maybe yours, could recognize that we have not been compromised, that we are just chilling and trying to play video games with friends. Now, what can we do with this information about ourselves? What is the best way to combat this extremely uncomfortable feeling of our bodies trying to keep us alive? For me, sadly, I found the best way to avoid this feeling is simply not playing the vast majority of first person games. However, if your own simulation sickness is a lesser degree than mine, here are some options for you. First thing to do on pretty much any game, first person or not, is turn off motion blur on the game's camera. I get that in cinema it's a thing, but that's because of the camera lens. The same goes for lens flare. It's not something your eyes need to take in real life, or like film grain. These things are only there because people see them in movies. Motion blur is unnatural, and all it does for me is make me feel queasy. Stop putting it on your camera already, game developers. The next thing to do is check your frame of view slider, which is recommended to be in the 80 to 100 range. Disabling camera shake or camera bobbing, if it is available, is also helpful. For the last thing, I'm going to go on a little journey, because it wasn't until I researched for this video I found out why two first-person games in particular were comfortable for me to play. So if you'll indulge me, I'm going to show you a few games to see if we can spot the differences together. Did you spot it? Now that I know why Portal and Halo never bothered me, it seems so incredibly obvious now. They both have rather large reticles, which allow our eyes to focus on something instead of constantly readjusting our focal point. Again, it seems so obvious to me now, but it's something I never really thought about. So, all of this was to say, sadly, you won't be seeing me cover too many first person games here on this channel, for my own comfort. There have been a few I've really liked and were bummed I had to put down because I didn't want to feel hot and sickly. Ghost Runner is the most recent one I can think of. I'd recommend playing it if you're not one of the dozens of us affected by simulation sickness. What are some games that make you uneasy to play? Let me know in the comments below so I can avoid them. The OG Doom is another one that was so uncomfortable to play after like 5 seconds for me. Now there is a whole boomer shooter genre out there I'll never touch. Whether you are affected by simulation sickness or not, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Same bunny time, same bunny channel. Alright, see ya.